Hey everybody, it's Karen. Thanks for joining me today. I want to do a video in particular for one person who has been on my mind all morning. And, this is really difficult, this whole disease. It's really heartbreaking. And when you love somebody, it's really hard. And when you realize that, the analogy I have often given is like when someone's drowning, you can try to save them and you can throw in the life preserver and you can really try to help. But at some point, you swim out to them, you get in the water with them and they start to pull you under and you have to swim away, right? You can leave this life preserver behind and you can even leave them a rowboat. But if they don't get in and row, nothing's going to change and they're just going to pull you down with them. So it's very hard to make decisions, like asking someone to leave or telling them no or not answering the phone. And I know that it's easier said than done when I say that stuff. This is what I need you to know about this. As much as you watch me and you listen to what I say about trying to help the addict alcoholic, you really have to be able to live with whatever you decide. So, for example, there was a girl who contacted me the other day and really wanted to know what to do about her fiance, her boyfriend, because they had gone around and around and he just can't stay sober. And it seemed like he was only really doing it to keep her in the mix. But anyway, she asked me, what should I do? And I said, you know what? You've watched a lot of my stuff. You watched a lot of my stuff. You are now like a professional. You have heard all my thoughts. You have read all my articles. And you know, deep down somewhere inside, So now you have to make the decision. I'm not going to tell you. Based on what you've learned, if someone came to you and asked you for help and told you the situation, what would you tell them to do? Very hard. The initial feeling is you feel sick and you feel desperate and like you want to run after them and grab them and say, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try it one more time. I love you. So this is what I'm going to tell you about that. Okay, I'm going to give you a little information on that. For the woman today that had to ask her husband to leave, you had to. I mean, you absolutely had to. Looking at all the information, what you were doing wasn't working. And you had to do it. You were going under. So you have to do it. Now, that urgent feeling that you have, I want you to stop. Because really nothing's happened. Nothing's really different from yesterday, except for you told him to get out. It's the only thing that's different, okay? And trust me, he's not going far. He might have viciously attacked you. First he cried probably, oh, please don't let me go, I love you, don't give up on us, right? Whatever that was. And then he probably started saying, this is your fault, you blah, 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 right? I get it. It's the same story every time. So it feels horrible. However, this guy's got nowhere to go. Who else is going to put up with his bullshit? Really, who is going to listen to this? He has probably burned every bridge. Maybe his mother or father or someone is going to give it one more try. Good, let them. You need a break. Okay? Doesn't mean forever. It doesn't mean you've made huge decisions. It doesn't mean anything. It means that for today, in this 24-hour period, you have decided you are not going to participate. You are getting off the stage for the day, grabbing a box of popcorn and having a seat and watching the show. Now watch the show. Let's see what this guy does. Who else is in the next scene, right? Is he going to just replace you because you're not playing anymore? Fine. You're tired. You're broke. You're beat up. It's exhausting, right? You're emotionally drained. So it's time for another actor to come on the scene. Maybe he's going to do a solo act. Maybe the next scene is going to involve the police. I don't know. Maybe it's going to involve the paramedics. Something's going to happen, and it's not going to have anything to do with you, because you are off the stage and in the audience, and we're going to watch and see what happens. Okay? When you're on the stage with somebody, dancing, performing, you are interfering. I don't know how to say this. You are intercepting with the natural consequences of their actions that they need to have to get well. It's kind of complicated, isn't it? So there's consequences are the only thing that seems to get an alcoholic or addict's attention. And if you are saving him from his alcoholic consequences and the progression of this illness, you're actually interfering with the big scheme of things. There's a plan here. There's a whole play. And maybe your scene is done. This is his play, right? You've been in his play. Get off the stage. Let him continue his play. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not telling you this is going to force him to get better. But at least he has a chance. Because what you were doing wasn't working. And nothing's really changed. You might feel heartbroken and sad today. Really, that might be relief. It might be you don't know, because it feels so weird. Codependency is crazy. It makes you think you're feeling bad. You're not sure if you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Okay? This is okay. You're going to feel better. I guarantee you tonight when you go home from work or whatever you got going, you're going to be relieved to walk in and he's not there, right? You're going to sleep better, right? Nothing's changed. He's not going anywhere. Get some sleep. It's just like when you send your kids to detox and rehab. You know, parents are like, oh my God, I'm so worried. Don't worry. Get some rest before he walks out, right? Who knows how long he's staying in there. So you better get some sleep. You know, get all the shit done that you've been avoiding while you've been dancing around with these kids, and get some sleep, and let's hope they do something different. If not, they're coming back and it's the same thing all over again. So don't worry. Everything is going just fine. You're just off the stage and it feels weird. Okay? So stick with it. Stay in the moment. Do the morning and evening meditation, right? This is someone who's in my codependency boot camp with me, and she's got some tools right now to use. You're going to get more today, so you'll be busy. And this is what happens when you get better. It feels weird. And it's going to ruffle feathers. That's the whole intent, is we are, you know, we're inducing some kind of change. We are going to upset a few people when we start taking care of ourselves. And that's okay. All right? So take a deep breath, stay in the moment, and let's see what happens. You never know. Okay? Bye.